Pay equity was another big piece. I was so honored in this House, the NDP's very first Opposition Day motion to stand with my colleague, the Member of Parliament from Jonquière, to get consent of this House to have the Liberal government agree that, yes, they would implement pay equity legislation. That was 2 years ago. It was a big win for us. But it was the same promise that had been made by Pierre Trudeau 40 years earlier. So we did, we're still waiting. And again, to have in the budget the announcement that there would be legislation was really kind of a sore consolation prize. Women have been waiting so long, and the gap is real. So we're glad to have the announcement, the re-announcement that there will be legislation. That's a check mark, but still, it's certainly still very overdue, and we haven't seen the legislation yet. The big hole was no implementation budget at all. Last year, the alternative federal budget put together from NGOs by the Canadian Centre for Policy Alternatives recommended $10 million a year to implement pay equity. That didn't happen. The Canadian Labour Congress recommended at a bare minimum that the government fund establishment of a commissioner and some of the machinery that would be needed. The adjudication process, again, zero for that. So how you could say that we're still committed to pay equity but put $0 into the budget, to me, represents a great timidity on the part of the government and a failure to put its money where its mouth is.